All right, how's it going, everyone? I am the Emerald Raider, and I'm joined by
The Jada.
And where we last left off, we had just agreed to help these guys get their children back or get revenge. And now we can either come down here into Worms Crossing the bridge and look over there, or we can go into this refugee area over here.
Didn't we have to do something before we got to Worms Crossing?
Yeah, I think we were looking for like refugee kids or like warehouses where there could be explosives.
Okay, let's do that. Let's go over to the refugee area.
And I did in fact figure out that in here, what we had uncovered was a key.
What we had uncovered?
Yeah, remember we got a perception check when we went into that abandoned house and we were like, what the hell did we perceive? And it was a key to the chest that we just had Astarion open.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a dodge.
If I was a Sharon lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
Oh,
Okay.
she is still trying to go with her story.
No, I'm afraid I must insist you do not pet the hound.
Okay.
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers. It's just a dog.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will
Aw,
not apologise
Biscotti.
for caring about my boy.
That's fine. Bit presumptuous. I never said I wanted to pet your dog. Either way, he's a fine-looking hound. If simple petting startles the dog, I can only imagine how stressful his camp is. Or leave. Huh. I don't want to be rude.
Yeah, either way, he's nice looking.
Yeah.
Isn't he just? I'm so very glad they let animals in the camp. Means Biscotti can be kept away from that awful war.
Oh, yes. As long as the dog is okay, he's happy. Give me strength.
Huh. He's strangely... Wait, who can talk?
Do we have the animal speaking?
Man, I'm really sad that we don't have the speak with them animals necklace anymore.
Oh, gods! Are they gonna say it? What happens if they don't say it?
Say what? Sit. Want to play some fetch? Who's a good dog? You're a good dog. Yeah, tell him he's a good dog.
Oh, goodness, yes! Good dog. Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes.
It's a dude,
You're
by the
lovely.
way, with
I know.
Come back.
With the boat.
oh, good boy.
What's their names?
Glad to see you.
Otterdown.
Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort.
Oh, he's lonely, but there's somebody right there.
To talk. Well, to be fair, for a miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed with wretched refugees, this place isn't bad at all.
Damn.
God is busy with their patrol and has no time
Oh,
for idle
he's a flaming
chatter.
fist.
Ah, there's another one.
Just a little thing.
Tinker.
Biscotti.
Jinx.
Heads will roll for this transgression, this injustice.
What injustice? I know, the way they treat refugees around here is terrible. What happened to you?
What happened to you?
Oh, you poor naive soul.
What?
Let me tell you a story.
Huh.
A
Tell us a
perfectly
story.
respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do?
Let him continue ranting. I'm guessing they didn't let you in. What's your business? I don't really care, bye. Should we just let him?
Yeah, just go off, King.
Talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
Okay. That sucks for you. Oh, hello.
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if we hit him in a big barrel and nailed it shut? Nah.
He might die.
Yeah.
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is, but we have to.
Okay, who's this grunt?
Do we heal his... Oh, he's a cousin. Oh, everything's stealing. Don't be a
Whatever
bitch.
you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
No seas cabrón.
How'd you get wounded? Let me take a look at the wound. Let's take a look at it. Or do you want to ask him first?
Yeah, how'd you get wounded?
Some goblin cultists were about to stumble on where those two quiet boys were hiding.
Goblins?
So I just
Pathetic.
kind of drew their attention.
You
The
are a
quiet boys
pathetic
got
excuse
away,
for an orc.
But I took a hit killing those gobbos. And it's taken its time healing. Thanks for asking, though.
Oh, let's
Can't afford to stay out.
She's-
medicine him.
She's our medicine lady. Yeah,
Whatever
shut
you
up.
need, I can't help you. Even talking is
I'm well
painful
versed in
right
healing
now.
rites. Allow me to take a look. And we were successful.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded.
What?
Why?
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently.
This is barely a scratch. What's the idea? Fine, have it your way. Are you gonna?
Your Shadowheart.
What? We need to see if we're gonna find him out or just let him be. They're trying to stuff him into a case.
WWSHD.
Isn't Shadowheart one word?
Maybe.
Huh, what would she say? She's very like out to expose the BS, right?
I think she likes gathering information, yeah.
So she would say the first one, right?
I think so.
Yeah, alright.
Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
Do you know that they're trying to stuff you in a trunk?
Never mind.
Do we tell on them?
Nah, let him keep his friends. Or quote unquote friends.
Ooh, tiefling kids.
Umi.
Oh, are these the tieflings we brought? Oh, they are.
Yeah. I knew I recognized Umi.
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister.
What'd she do to you?
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me old before my time. Why can't he tell her to put a sock in it?
I'm guessing you're the... Are you the son?
That was the mother-in-law.
Yeah.
She got here safely, towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
You don't look like too much of a simp. You sound like one though.
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without her. Scouting, like.
Oh, this is the sister.
Yeah, that's the
That's
sister.
the mom, and this is the wife.
Yeah.
I thought she was the wife.
No. She was the sister-in-law. She said she's all law, no sister.
Who the hell is Dorich?
In their undies.
Washing my pits.
Oh, no.
Washing my pits. This is the song when up. Aye! I've not got any bleeding privacy around here. Bunch of perverts, the lot of you.
You sound more like a dwarf than that other dwarf we just talked to.
Right. Alright, let's see how they're doing out here in the refugee
You
camp.
survived. That's more than many of my kin can say.
At least you made it. How are you holding up? Leave.
It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
He didn't come back over here?
Huh.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb. I'd rather learn how to kill cultists. And I bet you'd back me up on that.
Kid.
I actually would.
I'm really worried about Umi. Hey, remember in Moonrise when Alfira sang us that song?
Oh, we let Alfira die.
Every day.
Oh.
Right?
I don't know. No, we didn't.
Oh, okay. It was a different one. Good, good, good.
I don't think we let her die. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, it was a different tiefling. They all look alike.
I know now that as long as Danis and I stick together, we can do anything.
Danis.
We made it alive to Baldur's Gate. Almost, anyway. But I can't complain. When I look at Bex and realize she's safe, it's hard not to weep from joy.
Oh, they're great. Another guard, huh?
Wooden doors.
What is that? Why are there bubbles coming out? Oh, that shows that they're asleep.
Let's go wake them up.
Don't wake them up.
Oh no! Don't take a shit. You're not in front of the guard.
What? I'm bushed. I ran for days to get someplace safe.
The hobgoblin.
And then found out I'm last in line to get in. Because I'm a hobgoblin. As if I could change that.
Racist bastards.
Oh. Sorry, buddy. So we're flexing.
Thinking of trying to get into this barn? Don't.
Huh. Why not? I quite like barns. I'm just curious about what's inside it. I was merely taking a stroll and happened to wander by. Someone got up on the wrong side of the bed this morning.
Why not? I like barns.
Not this one, you won't. Now piss off.
Ah! Are they taking all their stuff? There's so much stuff in there. So much
There's
food.
another way in.
There's another fist.
All right, Astarion, this is what we carry you for.
You're gonna make him bite him?
Invisibility.
Oh.
Condition ends early if this creature, okay, but how long does it last?
10 minutes.
10 turns.
Oh, 10 turns.
This way.
Wait, we can just walk in?
Oh, what the?
Another fist in there.
You.
Oh.
Turn around and toddle your way right back out of here.
Oh,
Everything
you
in this
talking
barn has
all
been
tough.
donated for the refugees, not you. Now
Why isn't
piss
it
off.
being given to the refugees? Piss off. Charming. What kind of things have people donated? Is this really going to help the refugees? I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't realize it.
This lot have been through enough without your ignorance. Now, are you going to clear off or not?
Persuasion. I need to get in the barn right now. Something dangerous might be among the donations.
We're gonna do it with ourselves. If we can just talk to him, there's no reason to sneak in. You know? And I don't want him to be making decisions with Astarion.
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have. One day I'll catch a break.
Children, do not get exploded.
If you want to chat, talk to Nesta. I like my personal space.
Man, all you flaming fists are jerks.
They are douchebags, yeah.
Donations for what? It looks like you have plenty already. I'll take donation, please. I'll make a donation. What do you need? I'm actually here to trade. Fighter, deception, fist, raider, reporting to duty, sir. I was asked to check on the barn. You're gonna do deception?
I kind of want to.
We could make a donation. Oh, you need to roll an 18? No way!
Because clearly I look like a flaming fist.
Informed. Bloody meddling flames. What are you still looking at? You've got a job to do. Hop to it.
Rude.
Good
Never
shit.
trust an honest person. Astarion is inspired. All right, so and here's where we're gonna look for the animals, for stuffed animals, to see if there's stuff in there.
Yeah, stuffed animals with fireworks in them.
It seems I have to remind some of you that what is in the barn is for the refugees, not for your dinner. Next one I find skimming from the top cleans the latrine for the rest of the month. End.
At least he's a good person. Where was that bitch that was stealing?
That one was stealing?
Weren't they looking in the boxes?
Oh, I don't know.
You best not piss away Manip Nestor's good graces. I hear Worms Rock Prison is rather cold this time of year.
Okay.
I guess not. Otherwise, we would have been able to tell him. Flower, traveler's chest, backpack. None of them are looking, right? An excerpt from a book of short but terribly outdated tales for children told by Mother Campestri. The hungry bullywug. Once there lived a bullywug whose name was Billy. His clothes were ragged, he never washed, and he spoke in tongues that nobody could ever understand. But the worst thing about Billy was that he was always hungry. First he ate all the food that was in his village. Then he moved on to the villages nearby. Soon the entire region was starving because Billy could never have enough. Villagers offered to teach Billy how to farm so that he could make his own way, but Billy was lazy. Billy only ever wanted to live off the kindness of others. So that is what he did. One day, the villagers decided that they'd had enough. They had been forced to live off their supplies for months and were sick of it. And Billy, having gotten fat from eating all their food, had started to look rather appetizing himself.
Yikes.
Yeah, rather outdated, I would say.
Okay, so I don't want to get in a fight with these fuckers, so I think I'm just gonna go back, speak with him. Ooh, can I speak to the pig? Speak with this guy and try to tell him about the explosives.
Decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries.
That's not the voice I expected.
You're one of the most impressive pigs I've ever seen. What are you doing in that pen? Seen anything interesting while you've been here? Ooh. I would say, like, if we can't ask anything else, I would want to know what pig's seen. Because nobody...
Oh, folk come, folk go. It's a little dull, to be frank.
Really?
The room next door has rather reeked of late, though. And that's coming from me.
Okay. Can we talk to him about something else?
The room next door. I think he means here.
Ah.
Salutations once more, old stick. Always a treat to have visitors.
Oh, I guess we can't talk anymore to him.
What are you still flapping your lips at me for? Get on with it.
What were we supposed to... What did we tell him we were going to
now
do?
we can't do it.
No, we can't. Maybe with Starion?
Pride of the gate.
Or Will.
What are you still flapping your lips at me for?
I guess not.
I might.
What are you still flapping?
No one back home will
Okay.
ever believe this. Need to find a way forward.
Well, in that case...
Shall we? Be very, very quiet. With ease. What can we rescue?
I forget how many bonuses he's got.
Have a lot on my
Thank you,
mind.
Astarion.
And well, in it.
Oop. Don't want to take any of that. That's not what we were looking for, apparently.
Oh, toys.
Oh.
Looks like a trap. Best tread carefully.
Oh, thanks for noticing that.
A very penetrable pocket.
Nice.
Can you please give me a hug? Bet your arms would be so
Who's that rummaging around in
Fucking
there?
douchebags.
Show yourself. You have 2 seconds to explain yourself before you're under arrest.
Shut up.
So you're Shadow Hunter and Astarion, right? Those are the two you're controlling?
Yeah.
Okay.
I found a lot of toy bears rigged to explode, but don't worry, I disarmed them. Allow yourself to be taken to prison. Or attack.
What? Those are children's toys. Which means if a child had picked one up... I don't want to think about it. How do I know you're not the one who planted those explosives?
Because we literally just came in. I just wanted to see what was inside the barn. All right. I was looking for stuff to steal. Persuasion. Why would I disarm my own explosives? I just want to find whoever's responsible. Deception. I was sent by the council to check up on your operation.
I think we don't have to deceive anymore. I think we'll just persuade.
Sounds good.
Ooh, we can friend him, but then he'll be upset. Let's just guide us. The Dark One's own luck. Every short rest. We don't need that much help.
All right. We called it. Oh yeah, we still got it.
All right. I guess it can't hurt. I'll check up on the rest of the goods. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
But we know who's responsible for it.
Yeah, we do.
Now. I thought this is some... Gods. Any one of us could have been blown to smithereens.
Buddy, we know who's responsible.
I don't need you standing here gawking.
Maybe we need to find something else. Can you go and look at the quest?
These things have stayed interesting.
Ripple's toys. We found the toys, mentioned the blackmail. He put explosives. We should see what he has to say for himself.
He said he was going to some bar, right? To go for drinking.
I don't recall.
I don't know why I ask you.
Can't slow down.
You can ask me. I remember sometimes. You don't remember sometimes. I've got videos to prove it.
Oh, they are upset.
Why are they upset?
I should speak up.
Bulgarians, stand with me against this tide.
Oh my
that threatens
goodness.
to overwhelm us.
They're against the
refugees.
Ow.
Ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Ah, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us.
Dude,
true
Will Bardarian.
That's not your choice to make anyway, brother.
Someone's added explosive to the toys meant for refugees. Sound familiar? Baldurian. Baldur's Gate is the most diverse city in all of Faerun. We should take them in with pride. Refugees aren't strays. They are people and they need help. Baldurian. I'll have you know, I was born and bred in Baldur's Gate. Baldurian. Your accent's Rivingtonian. That hardly counts. Paladin. The army of your doorstep will slay Baldurians and refugees alike. You must stand together.
I can paladin it, but I want to make fun of him.
Yeah, I'm down.
Excuse me? I was born inside the city walls, a Baldurian through and through. Wherever you're from, clearly they don't teach manners.
Oh, dude, no way.
You and I have nothing more to say.
100% these are the douchebags that did the toy things.
Over there, refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I know what they really are.
Oh, you
Hardened
look
war
douchey.
Agents of the absolute. Mark my words.
They very well could be.
You think,
Not all of them, of course, but
yeah, but some of them. You think all the refugees are hardcore absolutists? You're right. They could be anywhere. Intimidation. I'll mark more than your words. Praise the absolute. That's hilarious. Don't do it. That's
There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. Or, you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly. Ruins the whole bunch.
ruined just about everything, including your hair.
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees.
Why do you say that? I agree. There aren't nearly enough folk helping the refugee. You're right. The lifestyle of all Baldurians is at risk.
Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision.
Let's hope
You can't just keep saying that you're Baldurians and not be in the fucking city.
Right?
You're not Baldurians.
Yeah.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
What?
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
Our hearts bleed for you. Get to the point. You're a Sharon, aren't you? From Shadowheart's cloister, remain silent.
Call them out. No games.
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Use your shared connection. Urge Shadowheart to lie. Reach out to her psionically. She should plead contrition for now. She has turned her back on your wretched goddess. Let Shadowheart handle it.
Yeah, we'll let her handle it.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
We're just gonna let him leave?
Right? What the heck? I'd be like, nah, you...
I hate swamps. The place reeks. Probably full of bloodsuckers as well.
He's running. He's running. Coward.
If I attack him, we're gonna get fucked.
Yeah, we are.
I'm busy.
Holy shit. Are you still alive? If I hadn't seen a hag already, I'd say you're a hag.
Lord on the rack, give me patience.
Is everything all right?
These protesters keep harassing the refugees. It's horrid.
Yeah.
I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need their help here.
It is.
Don't pay me any mind now. I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets fed.
I will say a lot of these people are douchebags though for coming here to Baldur's Gate, or coming here not coming here in the first place, but staying here after hearing that it's already full up. Cause like, sure, it's the only city in the area, but how about you take your ass away from where the Absolute's army is in a, like, you know, you can go literally anywhere else.
But the game is called Baldur's Gate.
I mean the refugees though.
I know. Oh, let's talk to that ox.
We already did.
We did?
Yep.
Oh man.
I think the bar is gonna be on the bridge.
What bridge? Towards Worm. What's it called? Worm's Keep?
In the yeah, that's what it's called. The Worms Crossing, the bridge.
Worm's Cross. Okay. Is that all that we can get through here?
Yeah, we've been through all this.
Hey, don't be fussing over me. I get plenty of that from my wife.
Alright, he got beat up and she's like, thank goodness he got beat up. Fuck is this?
Flaming Fist? Novice Bramble. And there's a plaque.
The priests will open the temple up again.
Oh, is this the Ilmater Temple?
They're good people, holy people.
If you're looking for Ilmater's charity, you're out of luck. They've turned their backs on us, like everyone else.
Bet you won't get kicked out of the temple. They blame us for everything.
Because you look like a devil, child.
Can I please have some food? Oh, sorry. I thought you were a priest.
Alright, I'm the main character. Open your temple.
Until further notice. The faithful endure.
Novice
One weeps
Bramble.
today. Our father Lorgan is dead. Murdered.
What?
That bitch.
What happened? Who is Father Lorgan? People die every day.
That had to be Orin, right?
Oh, yeah.
The best of us. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
Ah, dang. We should ask what happened. Maybe they'll tell us what happened.
We let more outsiders in and more Baldurians die.
It's always this model, being the douchebag against outsiders.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in
There was a druid that looked just like
no
him.
matter where they're from. Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out?
He was murdered, or so I've heard. I heard your priest died. My condolences, or leave.
He was murdered.
Exactly. Lorgan let a killer into our temple due to his misguided compassion. His faith got him murdered.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorgan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid.
If Father Lorgan had been pickier, he might still be alive. Rude. Sounds like your god would be proud of Father Lorgan. I'll leave you.
I mean, that's true, but let's just try to de-escalate here.
Thank you, stranger.
Astarion's like,
Some
that's
solace
BS.
knowing that
It is,
you
Astarion,
died
it is.
In Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple.
See, that's why we lie.
Walk well.
Wow, look at all the blood.
All right,
It
I
was
picked the
definitely
backstory. I picked the backstory where we were adopted by a church, so I did acolyte,
Oh,
and so we got stuff for that.
nice. To solve a scar or stitch a broken seam of skin is simple, but a curative for the soul, for the malice of suffering that sits betwixt one's ears and in one's heart, that is a heart balm to apply. We faithful tormented must practice listening most intently, in hope that the act of spilling sorrow from stuttering mouths is itself soothing. We must learn which words to speak in fitted silence and when to speak them, but most of all, when to let tranquil reflection be.
Enough, Yanis.
They're still gonna continue arguing. They just moved it.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
What the fuck is that?
Part elephant, part bird. Ugh, it's gotta stop its flapping.
Not on your watch. I didn't try to move it. You picked it up.
You must excuse me, civilian. I have a date with the bottom of a bottle.
It's not a bird. It's an elephant.
I don't like feathers and wings.
Oh my goodness. What are you?
Be thankful I just solved Father Lorgan's murder, mortal. It's put me in a good mood. To answer your deeply hurtful query, I am an investigator.
You know
investigator.
damn well that's not what I meant.
Valeria, Sleuth of Helm. Pleasure to meet you.
I was wondering more about the wings, trunk, and tusks, actually. So you were investigating a murder here? The pleasure is all mine.
Yeah, I was wondering about
I
that.
wonder what happened to your
And I
mothers, mortal. I never ask you lumbering, fleshy apes about your various parts and paws. The cheek! I won't entertain this nonsense any further. Chares's caress awaits.
Chares caress. That sounds familiar.
Oh, he's leaving? Damn, I shouldn't have been rude. He took the fucking book I wanted too, asshole.
Seems simple enough.
Yeah, when you're rude to people, they don't really want to help you out.
Fuck that little elephant.
For the eyes of
looking ass.
For the eyes of Father Sormel of the Open Hand Temple only. Field report, Benton the Devout, Marpenoth 12, 1368 DR. Today, a roughshod group of adventuring swords happened upon my little patch of Firewine Bridge, so I naturally espoused the benefits of our shattered saint unto them. Can you conceive of what they said to me, arch-surfer? After I had warned them of the evils of the most perverted of magics, this group of degenerates claimed to house sorcerers. They would not heed to my warnings about this degenerative magic, nor would they cast off all the earthly belongings and join our flock. The feeling in the pit of my stomach as they cast pitying eyes across my pathetic form. What exquisite holy suffering. Yikes.
I'm still mad that he took that fucking scroll. Oh, I solved the murder. I doubt it, asshole.
Many would ask how the Open Hand Temple should respond to acts of violence against our persons. Well, it is a most sticky conundrum. We must rely on the gifts granted to us by our suffering God, that of curative miracles. As long as you can salve yourself, your fellow congregants, or even the wayward minds of your vicious assailants, that must be your approach. For we are not to inflict suffering, only to alleviate it. Besides, there's always a nearby flaming fist to handle that sort of distasteful thing. Hopefully.
Oh, you guys are sitting ducks.
Yep. An Ilmatari bookmark in this uncharmingly illiterate tome brings attention to one particular page. The Holophant, a most mild-mannered mastodon. 'Tis rare to find, dear reader, a creature of such benevolent countenance as the noble Holophant. The only wrinkle with the fine beast I have found is upon its leathery hide. On the topic of wrinkly skins, other angelic forms in Mount Celestia are gigantic. So mayhaps the skin will tighten when the Holophant engorges in celestial size? Ah, 'tis but an errant wondering. Whilst conversing with one of their breed, Lulu, I learned that the Holophant averts its wants from mortal vice at all costs, and has an indefatigably buoyant and cheery view of the mortal planes. I could not bring myself to quash these imaginings of our realm, and only hope we one day rise to this creature's conception of our kind. So that thing was a Holophant?
I guess so, but he doesn't seem cheery.
I think he was cheery, but you were a butt.
Lord on the rack, weep for us, for we are weak, and you endure. Let our heavy tears fall, and let us wince on the salt as we sup. Shoulder our pain, we beg you, as we salve others gathered near. Cry agony, and we shall give your words to souls that need them most. This is a pussy god.
A transcription of a sermon given in Baldur's Gate in 1368 DR. Ball can teach us about suffering. Please hold your gasps, patient flock. I assure you there's a point to this unorthodox subject matter. I'm sure you've heard the gathering of rumors about the recently deposed Grand Duke-elect Saravek Anchev. They are true.
Saravok
Anchev. They are true. He engineered the sickness within our nation's iron. He slaughtered Duke Elton, and yes, he nearly set Baldur's Gate and Am into a full-throated war against each other. All this for one whose name you should know with fear, but with nary speak. Ball. A murder most complete. This is why our work is important. You noble tormented. Suffering must be balanced, alleviated. We must bear its lashings on our shoulders when we can. For if we do not, our Lord on the rack's enemies will press upon it and allow its weight to tip and crush the world as we know it into bloody pulp. These are the stakes, my suffering lambs. This is the rod on our backs we must bear.
These were the events of the first game.
Ah.
So not so recently deposed.
On the matter of soup and starvation, I implore you, Rector Yanis, Father Lorgan, to restore your temple's most wonderful soup kitchen to our encampment. My precious baby loved the aptly named meat slop you last served. Even if other ungrateful souls here turned up their noses, I can only sacrifice my own meager rations in his name for so long. Yours faithfully, Fortuno Dib. Whoa, that's so cool! Baldur's Mouth. Huh?
That is really cool.
Refugee allegedly slaughters benevolent Father Lorgan. Investigator Valeria to investigate. The fish recruits you. Only you can protect Baldur's Gate. Shunning upper city closed off. Not a good look. Armies of absolute massing around Moonrise Towers. Feywild Circus appears in middle of Rivington. Shuress Caress Steel. Luskin lap dance 2 for 1 with ostrich plumes.
Where at? Oh, that's where he was saying.
Yeah,
he was
Shuress Caress.
going.
I told you Shuress Caress sounded familiar.
It's a strip. It's a. What were they called? Not a whore. It's a whorehouse, but
it's a
whorehouse. It's called something else at this time. Calls to ban refugee help in Rivington. That sucks. Shit. Now it's gonna bother me.
This light read for younger worshippers opens of the following.
Brothel. It was a brothel.
I'm glad that it was able to come out. I know it's gonna bother you forever. This light read for young worshippers opens on the following a day. On the first day, Tyr saw the world's injustice through his eyes were blind, though his eyes were blind. On the second day, Torm was slain and returned to serve the truth. On the third day, Elmater
I've heard it said both ways.
Wept for all that came before and all that was to come. See, it sounds like
Elmater's
Mater.
a useless god. Fuck that guy. Yeah, fuck you, guy.
Oh, we already spoke to those people.
All right, I guess we'll just see the elephant somewhere at the fucking brothel, I guess. A holy fent.
Circus poster, pigeon poster, Gortash coronation poster. Are you a kindly bird breeder with the love of letters? What? Weird.
That the Emperor talking to us?
Yeah. Are you a kindly bird breeder with the love of letters, or perhaps you live near a park of easily snatchable pigeons? Either way, we at Sword Coast Couriers to Send and to Serve are offering double price for any half-able pigeons you can find. Contact Postmaster Arkwright for more information. Note, pigeons preferred, but canaries, finches, parrots, or any other household birds are also accepted. Athletic chickens are negotiable. There it is. Lord Gortash to be elevated to Archduke. Grand ceremony to be held in Worms Rock Audience Hall.
Gortash is being named Archduke.
Fuck, that sucks.
Time to pay Worms Rock a visit.
Jeez. There he is. Freaking Gortash.
Oh, is this the post? Yeah, the couriers. Oh, we found one of your guys dead.
Ah, a new face. Something to send? Don't be shy. Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery.
All those episodes ago.
I'm sorry to tell you, I found the body of one of your couriers. He carried this letter. Wait, delivery not guaranteed? I'm not sending anything. You can drop the sales routine. It's rare to meet someone so cheerful these days. Why the good mood?
I'm sorry to wait. Delivery not guaranteed?
Well, we've had to change the policy. Hard to send letters by road when there's a rampaging army of fanatics bearing down on you.
That's true.
I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but now something's attacking them and all.
What the fuck?
Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do
Aw, dang.
You sense there's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
Level with me. What's really going on here? Any idea where the birds went missing? I could find the pigeons for you. My fees are very reasonable. I'd be happy to take a look. Good luck with that. I've got bigger problems.
Level with me, buddy.
Oh, well, one of the missing letters is my own correspondence. A personal
Dick
matter,
pics?
nothing serious.
Dick pics.
But you can understand if people think I can't even deliver my own letters, I'd be finished.
Dang. Any idea where the birds went missing? Do you want me to track down your letter? Good luck with that. I've got bigger problems. Persuasion. I can track this letter down, but I'll leave my expenses paid up front.
Listen, on the hierarchy of the shit we have to do, this is at the bottom. So if you want it near the top,
what?
You're gonna have to pay up for that shit. Leveling with this guy completely
Aww,
seriously.
but he's all his pigeons died.
No, I was a mailman. I know this is not important. Oh fuck.
All of his pigeons are dead. Redo that. I feel bad for him.
Oh, we got it. Cool.
Dang, poor guy.
I suppose there's no harm in you taking a look. Here's something to get you started. Bring me the letter, unopened, and you'll get the rest.
Damn, but I really want to know what's in that letter. I know you're full of shit. It's nothing to, it's something bad.
You're not gonna tell him about the guy?
Find missing letters. Oh, yes.
Don't suppose you've stumbled across those letters yet?
Found a different letter. It was on one of your employees' bodies.
Gomwick, that's a real shame. Fine courier he was. Stumped how I'll replace him. Most want to get into the city these days, not leave it. We've had to cut our courier services completely.
Dang. All right.
Much appreciated.
Okay. You're gonna go poking around. Life of a beaky. The pigeons and service of communicators of the city deserve far more renown than that of which is afforded to them. Take Beaky, for example, a pigeon, age 10, a great-great-great-grandfather and noble upholder of his tremendous duties. Orange of beak and charcoal of wing, rare is the Baldurian who has not glimpsed the flash of his wing darting hither and fro across our fair city. Beaky has carried Duke's writs, marriage announcements, emergency notices, and more with nary a complaint from his cooing beak. Who among us can claim more stalwart dedication to so important a profession?
Godspeed, Beaky.
Post house dog something. This log of courier hounds is matted with dried saliva and dog hair. Scratch? Scratch! Oh, that was the courier! That was the courier who had Scratch! Oh!
It's the right thing to do. My boy. See if he recognizes the dog.
Don't suppose you've stumbled across.
You don't care about the dog? Cool. You can be with us, boy.
I didn't know you could bring him out like that.
Yeah. I just don't because we're usually fighting.
What's that pink dot? Oh, that was weird. Yeah, there's a pink dot on him.
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it just means he's a friend.
Oh, okay. Oh, God.
Name and rank. Quickly now. There's a war on.
There's a war on! Against the Absolute. I know I'm fighting it. Fighter, Raider, man-at-arms, free agent, reporting for duty, sir. Rank, are you in an army? Raider, man-at-arms, free agent, reporting for duty, sir.
At ease. At ease. I am Commander Lightfeather, leader of the finest aerial.
We're gonna find these birds. Might as well talk to the commander, huh?
State your purpose, ground walker. I don't have all day.
I hear some of your officers have gone missing recently. What happened to them? I'm looking for some letters that weren't delivered. Any idea where I can find them? Why does your flock carry pigeons need a commander? You've got pretty high opinion of yourself for a pigeon. I hear some of your officers have gone missing.
Damned awful business. Fine flyers, a lot of them. Gone without a trace.
Oh.
Intelligence is in short supply, but we know our enemies flanked us on the west side, not one rooftop away. We're avoiding the whole area. I won't lose one more beak to the blighter.
Okay.
If you pass that way, beware the sign of the featherless wings. From that rooftop,
featherless
none
wing?
return.
Okay, so the next building has a rooftop. That's where they're shooting the pigeons down from.
A little wet under the wing for our unit. The commander will soon straighten you out.
Was that a different pigeon?
Yeah, these pigeons are fucking funny.
Man, Commander Lightfeather will give you your briefing.
These are all different pigeons?
They were, yeah, it was 3 pigeons. Okay. Well, west would be... Okay. You don't have to anymore.
Oh. You have a compass there.
Yeah. West. Wait, they're shooting it down from this building? That is something I did not expect.
But Oren it's probably the one who killed the father, so I don't think it's that weird. Like if she was here killing the thing, maybe she got some flaming fists to be on the roof and start killing him.
Kitchen. Visitors kindly keep to common areas. Food will be served at meal times.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave.
You already talked to the investigator? Why are you packing up your kitchen? You should probably clean up the massive blood trail before you go.
Why are you packing up your kitchen?
Soup kitchen's no good if we've no one to feed soup to. Besides, Father Lorgan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it.
Dang. So you don't think Brilgor killed them? Can you think of anyone who'd want to kill Lorgan? Where did the attack happen?
Okay, we didn't get told that this happened. Can you think of anyone that would want to kill him?
Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees. But I don't think they'd kill him for it. At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought.
All right. When we come back, we will continue to do this, I guess. Murder mystery, even though the elephant guide said he solved it, although I think he solved it wrong if he's blaming a refugee.
Yeah.
And then we'll go ahead and go to the roof and see what the hell's shooting down the pigeon commander's troops. If you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We will catch you guys on the next one.